The European Union has actually confirmed that Mr. Peter Obi is one of the celebrated politicians in Africa with a clean credibility record. Now, this is coming after they actually dropped their own election reports of the Nigerian 2023 general election. Now, you guys always see different videos all over the internet where Mr. Peter Obi is greatly celebrated by Nigerians, even outside the country, even when he goes outside the country. We all see how the people respect him, the people accept him and celebrate him so much. Well, these people saying that this is one of Africa's most celebrated and accepted politician simply means there is something we really need to work out well. And I feel being in the court is another means to figure this out for the betterment of this great country we call Nigeria. As one of the most celebrated politicians in Africa, well, politicians always have that ideology that it is winning election that is the main aim to everything that happens. Like, as a politician, not to win election, not the overall agenda. Yes, it's true. Well, it's just like trying to work hard to become successful in life. The main goal is to be successful, and to them the main goal is to get into that particular office you are actually working for. But do you go into that office doing the wrong thing, making the wrong decision, using people to your advantage, taking people things, or just manipulating the society because of that particular interest? No, that is another aspect of the politics that Peter Obi has shown to the world entirely, and I believe that's one of the reasons why they are confident enough to openly say he is one of Nigeria's most celebrated politician and African most celebrated politician. Well, this is one of the lines out of the open PDF file that was sent to the public, the European Union election report that was sent. It's all over the place. It's on Twitter, it's on blogs, and everywhere we can actually see it. And again, they've been protesting at the EU head office in Abuja, where some people who cannot even spell their name are actually coming out to protest for something they don't even know a cause for. And for a union like the European Union to actually tell you that Peter Obi is one of Africa's most celebrated and accepted politician with a clean record, then it is actually confirmed. It's not just tested again, it is confirmed that truly the obedient movement was not in vain. Now, there's this fake news that have been going on online that His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi is actually keeping the love he got from the 2023 presidential election because he has intention of contesting for another election in 2027. That is a big lie. It is a big lie. The people has accepted him, and he himself have actually come out plain to say that he is not keeping any love anywhere because he wants to start building a foundation for 2027 presidential agenda. We are not done with the 2023 presidential agenda, so why build an agenda that is already there? The ground is already wet, the capacity is there, the people are in support already. Now imagine 4 years from now, what this country will actually look like in the hands of these people who INEC has given to us to rule us. This particular people INEC has placed for us, for them to rule us. Imagine how it will look like. Though we are not hoping that things go bad, because we will definitely get our mandate and the country will actually come back to its full places. So I'm actually going to share with you two videos from this one. First video here will be of Mr. Peter Obi, the reason why I accept that truly he is one of the greatest celebrated politicians in Africa and Nigeria with a clean record. And the second video is about the crude oil theft from the east part of Nigeria, like the southeast part of Nigeria, where there was 800,000 barrels of crude oil were actually being moved from Delta State or so to Cameroon. And well, thank God it was caught. Maybe the government is trying to, but guess the funny part, if the owner of this particular vessels is a Nigerian, why steal this heavy amount of resources out of your own country? And stories around these particular issues have said that this has been happening for the past 12 years. Now, my big question is this: if this has truly been happening for the past 12 years, these same people who finally caught these guys red-handed and hand them over to the government or to the agency, what have they been doing since they know that these people have been stealing this oil for the past 12 years? Why haven't they stopped them? That is my question. Anyway, guys, here's the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new.
To Ohara in Delta State, the war on crude oil theft is on, and the industry-wide security collaboration continues to record remarkable progress. Following the receipt of credible intelligence, private security contractor engaged by NNPC Limited, Tantita Security Services, intercepted a suspicious vessel with cargo of crude oil on board on the 7th of July 2023. The vessel, MT Tura 2, owned by a Nigerian registered company, Holab Maritime Services Limited, with registration number RC813311, was heading to Cameroon with the cargo on board when it was apprehended at an offshore location. Preliminary investigations revealed that the crude oil cargo on board was illegally sourced from a well jacket offshore Ondo State. There was no valid documentation for the vessel or the crude oil cargo on board at the time of the arrest. Further investigation into the activities of the vessel at the Command and Control Center also revealed that the vessel has been operating in stealth mode for the last 12 years. Between the 1st to 7th of July 2023, a total of 156 incidents were recorded. 64 illegal connections were uncovered in the past week, mostly in Bras and Nembe in Bayelsa State, where disconnections and repairs are ongoing. 77 illegal refineries were discovered and destroyed in areas such as Emuoha in River State, Ogara, Oarefe in Delta State, and Eduwini in Bayelsa State. In these locations, thriving illegal businesses have been brought to a halt. 22 cases of pipeline vandalism were also recorded and are being repaired. 12 automatic identification system infractions were flagged using NNPC's maritime intelligence system and have been escalated to the Navy through NNPC's incident management and reporting application. 16 wooden boats used to convey stolen crude were confiscated in the past week, some in Bolo River State, while 4 cases of oil spill and pipeline vandalism were recorded in.
We're here because of a criminal ship that has terrorized Nigeria's economic sovereignty in terms of maritime for over 10 years. And we've been able to bring that particular vessel or ship called Ali Rizabe, whom later turned his name into Turatu, to book. That's why we're here today. And we've been after this vessel for a very, very long time. It's been frequenting quite a lot of platforms and jackets here and there. It's operated by a company called Holab Maritime Services, and somehow, somewhere, via satellite intelligence and also human intelligence afloat, we've been able to apprehend this vessel off Ondo State, and we brought the vessel here for you all to see. Advice is for them to stop, okay, because in as much as they are not going to sleep, we are also not going to sleep, because we have to protect this country. So we are not going to sleep also. And you can see the boats everywhere. It's a clear sign that the Nigerian government forces are also not relenting in the matter. So they are going to meet us dollar for dollar in this particular business if they want to continue. However, having said all of this also, I will advise those who are intending to invest their ships in Nigerian waters from the international waters that you will not get away. You will lose your asset. If you give any Nigerian a ship to come and perpetrate crime, I guarantee you, you're going to lose your asset, because the Nigerian government is not going to take it lightly.
Onye ọbụla nọrọ n'ala.